Eat the baby fingers. Today, I'm going to Nara, but because a lot of people don't believe I have friends, I paid someone to come see me.
Yeah. Hi everyone.
How much did I pay you to come with me today?
About 5,000. That was actually a good deal.
Yep, good deal.
Good deal to spend the day with. Looking at old stuff. The sun is really bright. Wow.
Alright, random fact. Right now as we're on the train, I had never really known what I was passing every time I ride this, but there's a lake over there. This is Lake Biwako. It's the biggest lake in all of Japan. We are running around in Kyoto now, and we're already lost. We made it to our side. I don't know how we missed this. We only had to go up another escalator on the second floor, walk through a maze of malls, and down another escalator to get here. We made it to Nara. Here's Sento-kun, by the way. It's got antlers. This is our first destination of Todaiji. These are guardians. They're really badass. So while this deer stands here and almost gets this little girl, apparently there's a warning that they bite, kick, butt, and knock down. So be fairly careful. Fairly careful, small child. You guys can see there are a bunch of turtles by the torii over there. It's a turtle torii. There we go. Nice shot. We're about to go inside Todaiji. Yeah. So as we are beginning our journey walking into Todaiji, let you know it is a 500 yen entrance fee unless you are an elementary school kid, which is 300 yen. And now this is Todaiji. Cue music. As requested by the winner, Kiara Nala, we are at Todaiji, and you can see it's pretty huge. Todaiji was built, get this, in 752. Not 1752, but 752. It's old. Todaiji in English means the Great Eastern Temple, which I know totally sounds like something out of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Slap-a-pow! The reason Todaiji is so famous and just so awesome is because it houses the world's largest Buddha statue made of bronze. That's the key. It's the largest bronze statue of Buddha. Buddha has called out the sun. Sun has made the water stop. Sorry, King and I moment in public. Awkward. The other reason Todaiji is so famous is because, you see this behind me? It's made of wood. It is the largest wooden structure in the world. The world. Not Japan, the world. And the kicker is, this is only 2/3 of its original size. Quoi? So Naomi and I just bought some flutes, so we're pretty sure that this is what we're going to end up like when we die. More specifically, the last one was going to be me, and this is the one that she's going to be because that's the type of flute that she bought. And here's Buddha. This is quite magnanimous. I can't begin to express the feeling you have when you're standing in here, because that's... I kind of underestimated it when I was coming here. We're walking around the Buddha. It's so big. I mean, I really underestimated how big this thing is. This is a model of the original Todaiji on the scale of 1 to 50. It says right there. So this is how big it would have been, and now it's not. So that's pretty big. Right here, by the way, is the hole in this pillar. See this pillar here? The hole of the pillar is the same size as the Great Buddha's nostril, and it said if you can fit inside, then in your next life you will reach enlightenment. I don't think I'm fitting in there. No. I think maybe my hand could reach enlightenment. Honestly, I should have brought Hammy or Jaws or somebody, and then they could get enlightenment. There's a baby deer. Isn't it cute? It just beat. Naomi, what did we buy at Todaiji?
I bought this
whistle. Whistle of what?
This is a whistle of confidence.
Oh.
If you blow it daily, you will become more confident.
Clearly.
What did you buy, Stephanie?
Well, I too bought a whistle, but I bought a whistle. That's not a whistle. I bought a whistle of happiness, and it's odd. I didn't choose this on purpose because it's great. And I bought some other stuff too, but I'm not gonna show that yet. We are at our second location now. Behind me is the northern octagonal hall of Kofuji Temple, which is a very famous temple. Why is it so famous, you ask? Not this temple exactly. The main temple is actually the other direction, which we'll go there later. But this temple used to be owned by the Fujiwara clan, which during the Nara and Heian periods was the most powerful clan. So these temples were built in 710.
What? It's older than Todaiji? Yeah!
The northern and southern octagonal halls host some of the greatest treasures from the period, and they are being displayed in different places around because they're usually stored in the central hall, but the central hall is under construction right now. They're there. Yeah. Why Dharma dolls have no eyes? Right now we're walking to the 5-story pagoda. It's the second tallest pagoda in Japan. The other one in Kyoto, which we saw on the train, is the tallest. But outside of the pagoda are deer. These are the friendly Japanese deer. They are adorable. The pagoda is pretty awesome. This is the actual temple of Kofuji, and then the northern hall is down there. Octagonal hall is down there. So yeah, and we will continue on our journey now. These deer are going for their food in their bags. Hey, ready to fetch? Okay, no more. Go get him. You gotta go get him over there. I don't have any more. I'm all out, buddy. I don't have any more. I'm sorry. I'm like got a little scared. I'm gonna admit I was a little scared of this because I couldn't get it out of the paper in time, and they were already flocking. So that was fun. But I was trying to play fetch and that didn't work. So apparently they're not that domesticated. Okay, so we are now leaving the deer alone and leaving Kofuji. So we're gonna head to some awesome gardens now. We're gonna go look at some gardens. And this is my botanist friend here. And so she's gonna be really psyched about the garden. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna be there. We must go into the depths of hell to get to our location. This is the official residence of the governor. Nice. This is a good place to live, sir. Nice choice. Down here, she is from South Africa, by the way, and she speaks Afrikaans. In Afrikaans, we were talking about the kaki, which is a persimmon in Japanese, and apparently kaki means shitty in Afrikaans. So there is your Afrikaans lesson of the day. We are now at Yoshikien Garden, which is, the reason we're here is because it's free for foreign tourists. Isn't that awesome? Because we're so foreign. We are so foreign, it is so obvious that we are foreign. And now we are entering the garden. Oh, what is that? That's a bee. That's a weird bee. This is Yoshikien Garden. So the pond garden behind me. There's 3 types of gardens here in Yoshikien. There's pond garden, there's moss garden, and there's tea ceremonial garden. This whole area is actually supposed to host homes for the priests at Kofuji, where we were just at. So we're going to look more. At the vice governor's house. Everybody lives so close to each other. So we're at another shrine right now on our way to our awesome place, but I can't figure out which shrine this is. Just a random note I've noticed is that this dog has its mouth closed, but when you go to this shishi, it's called shishis by the way, it has its mouth open, and I'm wondering if anybody knows why. Otherwise I will research it myself. Well, we figured it out. It's the Himuro shrine. If we just look at signs, that would make sense. Both sign. So Himuro Shrine is where this is. Right here we have the old Deuteronomy deer. Alright, so now we are at our final location here at the Nara National Museum. I know, it looks a lot like Pemberley from Pride and Prejudice, doesn't it? No? Just me? Okay. The National Museum here hosts all of the traditional Buddhist art, which is really cool. So we're filming out here, because I don't know if we can film inside, because Buddhist art tends to be not photographical. I don't know, it's a word, I made it up. So, we're gonna go inside and see stuff. But the cool part about this is the first main building. This is the original building of the National Museum. The cool part is they have a new building yonder. But to get to that building, it's connected by a secret underground tunnel. Okay, maybe it's not a secret, but it's an underground tunnel and it's cool and we're gonna go through it. Let's go! He must be made of magic. Wonder if you put your finger in his mouth and then you'll have that whole thing where you touch turns to gold.
That, or if you catch it and you let it go, you get 7 wishes.
Catch it! This is the exterior to the museum, so I'm assuming this is A-okay to film right now. Oh, coy. We just came out of the museum, we couldn't film anything, obviously. We saw some pretty neat stuff though, gotta say.
Yep.
A lot of really old stuff from like, what was the oldest one we saw?
The 1000 BCE one?
Yeah, the BCE. BCE! I'm satisfied, so we're gonna go home now. I hope you enjoyed our Nara adventure. So, it was very fun. Submit more adventures down below! Look, it's Kyomiyage. It's a pun on omiyage.